Robert G. Pennington was educated in the public school system and graduated from Altoona High School as president of his class after serving in the United States Marine Corps, where he received an honorable medical discharge. Mr. Pennington continued his education, attending classes at the University of Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania State University. Mr. Pennington began building single-family homes throughout central Pennsylvania in 1951. In 1956, Robert G. Pennington Incorporated, his first building corporation, was formed. Mr. Pennington was president and treasurer, and his wife, Marjorie J., was vice president and secretary. In 1961, he organized and served as the first president of the Blair County Home Builders Association. He started to build homes in the Fairview and Penn Woods sections of Altoona and apartments in the Beverly Hills area of Altoona. As Mr. Pennington continued to build through the 60s, a Mr. Ed Bennett, former CEO at Vita Root, approached him. Mr. Bennett was relocating to Altoona, and he told Mr. Pennington he would give him the contract to build his home if Pennington could get him into the home within 60 days. It was Marjorie Pennington who arranged to take the Bennetts to dinner and invited the Bennetts to the Pennington home to close the deal. Marjorie Pennington was always there to help in any way possible. Mr. Pennington began building apartment buildings throughout Altoona in 1962. It was at this time that Penn Incorporated, a financing and holding corporation, was formed. Mr. Pennington was president and treasurer, and Marjorie was vice president and secretary. After building many homes, apartment buildings, and townhouses throughout central Pennsylvania, Mr. Pennington purchased the Marshall Farm in 1966. It was on this site that Pennington Estates, a residential community, was developed. This ground was divided into 3 sections: Crestwood, which has been completed and includes 71 single-family homes; Drexelwood, which has a mix of single and family homes and the first townhouses ever built in Blair County; and Edgewood, which has the ground with the highest elevation and magnificent view. In 1970, an additional tract of ground adjoining the borough of Hollidaysburg was developed and divided into the Applewood and Brentwood sections. In 1975, Mr. Pennington expanded his building business to State College in an area called Harris Acres. At this time, he also continued to build in the Hollidaysburg area and developed Penfield, a residential neighborhood with single-family homes. His work also continued in Altoona, where he developed an area called Penn Terrace, located off Ruskin Drive. He was the first developer in our area to introduce condominium-style living. His final development in Altoona was called Penn Woods. This development contains upscale homes on gorgeous wooded lots. Mr. Pennington believes his greatest accomplishment is the $1,200,000 a year tax base he created for the Blair County area. He realizes he could not have accomplished this task without the support of his late wife, Marjorie, and his 3 children, Judith Weber, Robert F. Pennington, and Lawrence Pennington. Mr. Pennington is grateful for the opportunity he was given to provide over 400 housing units for the people of Blair and Center counties. An avid golfer, he continues to enjoy living in the community he has always called home.